we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting... And off we go from Denver. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kwity Paye make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Slater. That ball caught by Campbell. And some room to work. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 85 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, caught at the 26. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 20 carries, 106 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
A Williams going to get it again on second down. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. 20, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Good position to be in here, second and inches.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Now Williams running left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll hand it off now. Williams. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a
touchdown. Tyler Higbee, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos draw a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line. So it'll come out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
Instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a play fake here on first down. Complete. Smith has it. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 5 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ball on the 8, second and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now before the ball changes.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. And we're pretty quiet, D.
On second and 12, Burrow. He'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll get it down here to the 43. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now it's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got Smith here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
No!
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
They can't hang with us. 58, right over there.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Hey, that's the way you finish, boy. Finish strong.
Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Richie James, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd down. Flushed out right. Looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw here. They'll roll him out. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Draymond Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and long. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Julian Blackman able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, he's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Rolling to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll roll him out right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
All day, baby, all day.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
That's it, baby. We got 6 all day.
Desmond Patman as the first half is winding down. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that is incomplete. So we come to halftime. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Play action. It's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm going to hit you.
Julian Blackmon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Taylor. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, it's Taylor. They juked him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give to Taylor. Powers through it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Watch the run, watch the run. There we go, 37.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the... Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Man, I got you.
On second down now. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
They will throw on first down with Burrow. This one to the left to Higbee. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Just
Here we
shy
go.
of the 20.
Here we go.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Burrow will throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get one score closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in at the goal line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close to coming with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys that were offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
45. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Back to throw again. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
37's the mic. Mic 37. I got it. Kill.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense, because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, check mic 45. Check mic 45.
I'm coming up here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. The Colts on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And now it's 2nd down. Now Burrow. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Julian Blackmon getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. That ball caught by Campbell. A big play there for Indy. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 50 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quiddy Pay in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 17, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Can't do that.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow.
This one swung out to Williams.
Room here to run. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Isaiah McKenzie, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good
as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Notice says, let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On play action, they'll throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone in the first.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Quiddy Pay in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And here's Rodgers on the return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A big offensive explosion helped lead